I wonder what's on Cartoon Network for me to watch. Oh, wait. Absolutely nothing, as usual. Man, I wish we could go back to the good old days where cartoons were peak. Let's talk about those. Alright then, guys. Today's video is about um cartoons. Specifically, the older ones, the ones that you watched as a kid. Because you know what? The new cartoons aren't really that good. If there is any cartoons being made, I mean, like, a lot of the animation as an entire industry as a whole is kind of just shoved off as a for kids thing. Even though there are a lot of adult animated shows that have won awards, like The Simpsons, Family Guy, Rick and Morty, all those good and great shows, but they shove off animation as kids, so they don't really pay attention to it, and it's really just lackluster. Like Netflix had a good show called Inside Job on it, but you know what? It was canceled for another season of Big Mouth. I think that's what everyone is usually would be saying, but like that's what everyone's going to assume. I'm assuming they canceled it because at that time budget was horrible. So yeah, people just like to blame losing good things for another thing. So yeah, we're gonna talk about cartoons now. The way I'm going to do this is we're just going to talk about how awesome, how peak they are. Honestly, I wish I could go back in time and watch these things again. First up, SpongeBob. Like I'm talking like I know SpongeBob is still running. It's been running forever, but like old SpongeBob, it just hits different. It just hits so much better. Like the new one, it's a lot more slapsticky, a lot more like weirder. Like the old SpongeBob wouldn't be the same as the new SpongeBob. Pretty much what I'm saying. It's the same voice actor, just different writing. Like the writing at the time, like almost I feel like every single moment of old SpongeBob has been turned into a meme. And the meme is usually funny. Because you know what? Old SpongeBob was funny. It was so perfect. I would love watching the reruns as a kid and well, yeah, when I'm younger. But like I love watching those old reruns because it's like, funny things in there. Like there is an entire episode dedicated to SpongeBob waiting for a bus, and it was somehow funny. It was funny. It was so funny. I just wish we could have more like writing and good stuff like that, but that was like a long time ago. And the way SpongeBob has been going on lately, they're making a fourth movie, except there's going to be hope for this fourth movie because they're bringing back some of the old directors, not directors, old people from, and some directors, no, just one director, and some old members of the crew back in from the old series. So that's going to be great. All right, next show, Phineas and Ferb. Now, I do know already that Phineas and Ferb has been confirmed to be getting two more seasons. It was confirmed like a year or two ago, I think. But I love Phineas and Ferb as a kid, and I still love Phineas and Ferb. It's so good. I, in fact, even have a Perry the Platypus plushie because I liked the show so much at the time. And I still like it. I look back at it and I'm like, yeah, no, this is funny. This is peak. This is awesome. You would always wonder how long in the name of God is there summer? Like 104 days of summer vacation? We don't even get like, we get 3 months. They get like, I don't know, a quarter of the year. I don't even get that, but that's actually, it's funny. And like the characters, they were good. The voice acting was good. The humor was good. Oh, everything about it was good. And there was a song in every single episode, which was actually insane. Like you have to write it and sing it and then tune it and then all of that stuff. And they still did it. And they would do it in like a week, I think, which is actually insane. Like, wow. And some of them are good. I don't listen to them on like a daily basis, but some of them I think are like good for at the time. So yeah, I miss Phineas and Ferb, even though they're making two more seasons. Next up, Looney Tunes. Now, I already know that like the Looney Tunes I have up on the thumbnail and for the image I'm going to use for it is not the show that I'm really talking about. I'm like me, older me, like this me, loves the new Looney Tunes show on the Max because it's so good. It's like a mix of like childish comedy with like kind of like a little bit of a more mature theme to it comedy. Like they talk about Soviet Russia, Albania, communists, um a lot of fun things. It's really funny. And like it's so the animation's good, the voice acting's good, the writing is good, the jokes are good. And you know what? They canceled it, bro. I was so mad when I found that out, bro. I needed more of it, bro. It has like 2 seasons. It's like I hate to see shows go where it's like, oh yeah, it only has like 1 or 2 seasons and it was actually good. Like Clone High was one of those examples at one point, but then it got to like where it is now, and it's kind of like, it's all right, but it's trying a little too hard. So I'll say that. But the last cartoon on the list is a relatively new and modern cartoon that everyone wants to see more of. The one with Nicholas Cantu in it. The Amazing World of Gumball. Oh my god. The jokes, the random insults, the random cutaways, the animation, everything about it was perfect. It was peak. It's like literally one of the best animated things I've ever seen in my life. And I have so much respect for the creators and the animators and all of those people. I respect a lot of people in the animation community because of how much time it takes to make like a 30-second thing. Like it could take like a week to make a 30-second clip. I find that actually insane. I would like literally like lose track of it. It's like, it's taking too long. It's taking too long. I'm not doing this no more. Like I'd complain about it. But you know what? They stuck with it and it's good. And they make good stuff. Good quality stuff. And I love it. Animation is so good. I have so much respect for all these people. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, guys. Bye-bye.